John Redwood's Diary, December 29th, 2015. The Today programme does more of the same with a guest editor. I thought the idea of a guest editor was to get stories covered and views across that the BBC usually ignores. It turned out yesterday the aim was to do even more of what they usually do, with a guest editor effectively accusing the BBC of not being elite Euro climate change consensus enough. We had to have the mandatory climate change theory is right slot with no one putting in another view. Lord Debon was given an unchallenged opportunity to explain climate, weather and the world as he wished, with no difficulty or interesting questions. We were told that the problem with the UK government is it doesn't spend enough on flood relief, while urging the government to spend more on overseas aid at the same time. In the flood relief interviews, there was no probing on dredging, the EU Water Directive, the priorities of the Environment Agency, or any of the other relevant matters which could have illuminated the current crisis or offered us a better answer. The guest editor, Mr. Sheen, gave up all pretence of being an independent and fair-minded editor with his remarks on poverty and the funding of Wales. I predict that over the week of guest editors, no one will speak for England or follow up stories relevant to England and Englishness, no one will state the vote.leave case, and most will seek to downplay the pivotal importance of the forthcoming EU referendum. No one will seek to address the sloppy and uncritical approach to the vast panoply of EU law and administrative decisions which characterises Today coverage. Yesterday's programme was a particularly poor one. Roll on next week, when we put these guest editors behind us.